Okay, I want us to look at linear programming, specifically mathematics paper 1. So this is the question that we have been given. On x or y plane below, region R is unshaded. So this is our x or y plane. So before we solve this question, I want us to look at these few things. So under linear programming for paper 1, you need to know the types of line that they normally use. So the first one, it's solid line. So solid line, it's like this, and once you see this line, the symbols that you are supposed to use are these: less or equal and greater or equal. And the other line that you need to put into consideration is the dotted line, which is like this. Once you see this kind of line on linear programming, you are supposed to use this symbol, less or greater. That's all. And then the other thing that you need to put into consideration, it's the equation of a straight line, which is y equals to mx plus c, where m stands for the gradient and the c, it's a y-intercept. And then the last thing, you need to know how to calculate the gradient, which is m equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Once you know these few things, then you are good to go. You can solve any question in linear programming. And the other thing, if they have shaded the less part, the symbol that you are supposed to use is greater. If they have shaded the greater part, the symbol that you are supposed to use is the less part. That's the secret and the key. Then you can solve any linear programming. So let's try to look at this question that you have been given. So we have this question: on x or y plane below, region R is unshaded. So this is R, which is unshaded. So in order for me to solve this will be my x, this will be my y, then here we have 0. So these are the coordinates that have been given. So I'll assign this line to be my 1, this will be my 2, this will be my 3. So after I've done that, I'll get these coordinates, which is negative 3, 10 and positive 3, 4. So the first thing that I have to do here is to calculate the gradient. So I'll write the formula: gradient equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Then I'm going to assign these coordinates. This one I'll call it x1, y1, this will be x2, this will be y2, so that it will be easy for me to be just replacing here. So my y2, it's 4, then minus my y1, it's 10, over my x2, it's 3, minus my x1, it's negative 3. Then from here, 4 minus 10, it will give me negative 6, over here, negative times negative, it will be positive, so it will be plus here. So 3 plus 3, it will give me 6. So here my gradient will be negative 1. The reason here we got negative 6 here, we subtract and get the sign of the bigger number. So this is my gradient. So from here, I'll write my equation, which is y minus y1 equals to m open bracket x minus x1. So I recommend to use this because it's straightforward. For this one, you need first to calculate the constant, then from there you come and replace. So in an exam you won't have that time, so I would recommend this one. So from here I'll choose the coordinates, so I'll get this one. So here I'll say y minus where there is y1 I'm going to put 10 equals to -1. So here I'll put here to be just x, then minus, and then minus 3 like this here. So it will be y minus 10 equals to, you multiply throughout, so here to be -x, here to be positive. Once you multiply with this negative, here to be -3. So we have y equals to -x. When this 10 goes to the other side, it becomes positive, so it will be -3 plus 10. We have y equals to -x plus 7. So now we come here, the first one we have found that supposed to be y equals to -x plus 7, but this is the this is not what we are supposed to use the equal sign. We are supposed to use the inequalities. So when we look at this line here, they have shaded the greater part. That means the symbol that we are supposed to use is less part. So now, and the type of a line that we are dealing with, it's solid line. So here it would be y less or equal to -x plus 7. Then we are done with the first inequality. So now let's try to look at this line for the one that we have indicated to be our 2. So I'll get the coordinate, this one and this one here. So it will be, say, -3, 0 and 3, 4. So the first thing here is to calculate the gradient. So gradient equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'll assign this one to be my x1, this my y1, x2 my y2. So here my y2 it's 4 minus 0 over my x2 it's 3 minus 3. So from here to be 4, negative, negative, positive, so 3 plus 3 to give me 6. So my gradient here to be 2 over 3, 2 there to give me 2, 2 here to give me 3. So this is my gradient. So from here I'll choose the coordinates to use. So I'll get this one, and then remember the equation that I recommended, this one. You say y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. If you want, you can use this one, y equals to mx plus c, if you want. So from here to be y minus my y1 there, it's 0, equals to the gradient, it's 2 over 3. Then here you have x minus and minus 3 here like this. So y minus 0 here to be just y equals to, you multiply, so here to be 2 over 3 x, here to be positive, so to be plus, so 2 over 3 times 3 there to give me just 2. So this is our equation that we have found. So I'll come here and say my inequalities for our second, it will be y equals to 2 over 3x plus 2. But take note, we are not supposed to use the equal sign here. So now, since they have shaded the less part, then the symbol that we are supposed to use is greater. And then we need to take note of the line that we are dealing with. Since we are dealing with the solid line, then we use the greater or equal. So here it will be y greater or equal to 2 over 3 x plus 2. So this will be our second inequalities. So let's look at this, our last one. So for this one, this is the vertical line, and here when you look at x coordinates, it's constant for both points. Here it's -3, even there it's -3. So the equation of the vertical line here, it will be just x equals to -3, but we are not supposed to use the equal sign. So now, since they have shaded the less part, then the symbol that we are supposed to use is the greater part. So here it will be x greater or equal to -3. Then you are done. Thank you for watching. Please kindly like and share with others. Don't forget to comment so that we hear your own views.